Well, fishers, man, some weird things happening at the moment. Obviously, we can't fish Dartmouth Dam or anywhere in Victoria at the moment because the border's closed, which is not a major drama anyway. But in saying all that, my whale is open for those who want to travel down there and chuck a line in, surf and catch a cod down there. But you don't really need to go that way at the moment either. I'm suggesting you stick with heading the other way, like Blowering, Wangler, Burrinjuck, the Murrumbidgee. We've got tons of fishing around us anyway. We're a lot luckier than they are in Victoria at the moment. So look, plenty of activity in the Bidgee here. We're pretty happy with it. There's a fair few crays getting caught. A lot of undersized, a lot of oversized with eggs, all that sort of stuff, which is normal. It's been like it forever and a day. Hasn't changed much over the last few years, except it's got a little bit better. There's a few better numbers of crays, so we're happy with that. There's the odd few cod coming out. I won't kid you. It's not easy at the moment. There's not a lot. Bait fishing's the way to go. You may get the odd one on lure, but the water's pretty dirty. Still a fair bit of colour coming down. Goodness knows where it's all coming from, but we haven't had heaps of rain. We're supposed to get a fair bit of rain this weekend. Cross our fingers and we get a decent downpour, and that'll keep us all happy, I reckon. All of New South Wales streams are closed for the trout season, that is. Blowering. Oh, yeah. Look, it's good. It's real good. Fishing off the bank with bait, day or night, doesn't seem to matter a great deal. The yabbies or our Compleat chickens hit bait. It's pretty well unbeatable up there at the moment. It's been a lot of big cod getting caught on it, meteries, that sort of thing, and also on yabbies, off the bank. I know some people snub their nose at bait fishermen, but kid you not, we're fishermen, for goodness sake, get a life, go and catch a few fish, have a bit of fun. A good fisherman is somebody that enjoys fishing, not somebody that catches them a specific way. So just go and kick back, have a bit of fun, get out there and flick a few lures around, that sort of thing. You'll do well. Trolling's been pretty good up there. We've noticed some reports, some of the boys are up there chasing the big cod, seeing big schools of redfin on their sounder. It's the first time we've seen that for quite a while. That's getting me a little bit excited. I reckon in the next week or two I'm going to go up and chase a few reddies. Not worried about the cod when the reddies there, I can tell you now. Hopefully there's some decent sized ones amongst them, so it should be worth the effort, I can assure you of that. Talbingo, a little bit of activity out of there. Flatline trolling seems to be reasonably consistent, don't need to use anything fancy there. You may do better if you're drifting along casting into the timber, you might get some good results. Walk the bank at Junimar, you'd be surprised, you might pick up odd yellow or odd trout out of there too. Throw in spoons around, the Yakimeto spoon, almost impossible to beat up there, it's one of our favourites, seems to do the job. Also getting some good reports from Wagga still. My goodness, this dam is really cracking, like as far as being consistent goes. I know the Lachlan arm's really dirty at the moment. The Abercrombie arm's pretty clear, so it's not too bad. And they're pretty close together, so where they run into the junction, there's a bit of mixed colour water there, but they're getting some good fish in the junction where they are, both rivers meet. That's up near Oakey Creek, if anybody hasn't fished it before. So off the bank with worms, yellow belly and good numbers. Really happy with that, and also getting a few caught on the troll. Big spinner baits covering the options well, mumblers, anything of that nature. Throwing a few swim baits around's all right, but if you're into the trolling scene, don't be ashamed to troll, because that's how we've done it for the last 300 years, and we'll continue to do it, and it's certainly worth the effort, I can tell you, because it produces good results. Still getting some reasonable reports from Burrinjuck. Got a couple of reports from people getting some nice yellers slow rolling the black grub around the trees. So it may have fired up a little, not fired, but started to improve a little bit on that. So I think you'll find if you go to the Juck, don't just go up there chasing cod, and there's a reasonable amount up there at the moment, and most of them, again, on either casting spinner baits, big swim baits, anything of that nature, big soft plastics, anything of that, that'll cover pretty well just about everything up there. But small yabbies or worms around the trees might pick up some nice yellers. So as you can see, there's enough activity around us to keep us excited. Seeing we've got the school holidays, worth a bit of a look around. We can travel, so go and get stuck into it. This is a complete English fishing report for this week. We'll catch you next week.